Here are some amazing facts about the gray fox. Scientific name: the gray fox is scientifically known as Urocyon cinerea argenteus. Family: it belongs to the Canidae family, which includes wolves, dogs, and other foxes. Conservation status: the gray fox is classified as least concern by the IUCN, meaning it is not currently at risk of extinction. Geographic range: it is found throughout North and Central America, ranging from southern Canada to Venezuela and Colombia. Habitat: gray foxes prefer dense, wooded areas, but they can also be found in brushy and rocky habitats. Size: adult gray foxes are about 76 to 112 centimeters 30 to 44 inches in length, including their tail. Weight: they typically weigh between 3.6 and 7 kilograms 8 to 15 pounds. Fur color: their fur is mostly gray with patches of red and black on the body, ears, and legs. Tail: the gray fox has a bushy tail with a black stripe running down the top. Muzzle: they have a slender muzzle, which is well adapted for hunting and feeding. Climbing ability: unlike most other canids, gray foxes can climb trees, thanks to their semi-retractable claws and rotating forearms. Retreats in trees: they often climb trees to escape predators, rest, or look for food. Skull: the gray fox has a unique skull shape compared to other foxes, with a broader and more domed cranium. Longevity: in the wild, gray foxes can live up to 6 to 8 years, and in captivity, they can live over 14 years. Nocturnal: gray foxes are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. Solitary: they are generally solitary animals except during the breeding season and when raising young. Territorial: gray foxes are territorial and mark their territory with urine, feces, and scent from their glands. Home range: their home range varies depending on the availability of food and habitat, typically ranging from 2 to 7 square kilometers (0.8 to 2.7 square miles). Vocalizations: gray foxes communicate with various vocalizations, including barks, screams, and growls. Scent marking: besides vocalizations, they also use scent marking to communicate with other foxes. Omnivorous: gray foxes are omnivores, meaning they eat both plants and animals. Prey: their diet includes small mammals like rabbits and rodents, as well as birds, insects, and eggs. Fruits and vegetables: they also eat fruits, berries, and other plant material, especially when animal prey is scarce. Hunting techniques: they are skilled hunters, using their agility and keen senses to catch prey. Caching food: gray foxes sometimes cache store food in the ground or in trees to eat later. Breeding season: the breeding season for gray foxes typically occurs from January to April, depending on the location. Gestation period: the gestation period for a gray fox is about 51 to 63 days. Litter size: a typical litter consists of 3 to 5 kids, though larger litters are possible. Birth and development: kids are born blind and helpless, weighing about 86 to 110 grams 3 to 4 ounces. Parental care: both parents care for the young, with the male providing food and protection while the female nurses the kids. Weaning: kids are weaned at about 8 to 10 weeks of age. Independence: young gray foxes start to hunt with their parents at around 3 months old and become independent by 6 to 7 months. Camouflage: their gray and reddish-brown coat helps them blend into their environment, providing camouflage from predators. Keen senses: gray foxes have excellent hearing and a strong sense of smell, which aids in hunting and avoiding danger. Speed and agility: they are fast runners, capable of reaching speeds up to 42 km per hour 26 miles per hour. Natural predators: predators of gray foxes include coyotes, bobcats, large birds of prey, and humans. Threats: habitat loss and fragmentation, vehicle collisions, and hunting are significant threats to gray fox populations. Mythology: in some Native American cultures, the gray fox is a symbol of cunning and adaptability. Folklore: gray foxes are often featured in folklore and stories, sometimes depicted as tricksters or wise creatures. Pests: in some areas, gray foxes are considered pests because they can prey on poultry and small livestock. Fur trade: historically, gray foxes were hunted for their fur, but this practice has declined due to changes in fashion and conservation efforts. Wildlife management: some regions implement wildlife management practices to control gray fox populations and mitigate human-wildlife conflicts. Habitat protection: protecting and restoring forested areas and natural habitats are crucial for the conservation of gray foxes.